Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm Tato Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Find Love or Die Trying. Previously, we went on dates with Violet. We didn't go on dates. We just had the one date. And we learned about her poor people hobbies, and now we're on a date with Yui, who has birds and butterflies in the field for some reason. And that's where we left off. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. Why do we sound like this? I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun Bun. Wow. I had bunnies, but they were not named Bun and Bun Bun. Or bugs. And the chickens, were they Chick and Chicky? And too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. Though, sorry about the outside noise. Though, I had moved to the city for a bit, way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone. Didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear, every building looked the same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. As a question mark, I assume is how that's supposed to be read. We found out later that we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Matilda. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. Even though we are on a death dating show, I guess it's a nice thing. I feel the same way, Matilda. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at the same time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. Okay, death music is not great. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the situation. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. Oh, great. So she is the stab you kind. I knew it. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. What are we cheersing with? Okay, air. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I always ended up Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling the truth about the show several times. I don't know. The danger music gives me pause. But I suppose Matilda can't hear that. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Matilda. Forever and ever. What? She didn't say that? No? Okay. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion, as I do. Oh, hey, Matilda. Hey, Kat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing and, you know, what I want to hear. I know Scarlet was your favorite till now, but maybe Yui has shaken things up a bit? No. I like Yui the most now. I still like Scarlet the most. Yes, because at least she's less murdery. I mean, she may accidentally murder someone, but I feel like Yui would purposely murder someone. As well as Violet. Scarlet is still my number one. Tara's still my number one. I still like Tara the best. I've been counting the day till I can see her again. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Damn, that's definitely going to go in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much better if I tried. I've got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings, which of course means this show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now? Just for now, though. We're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Again, over the next 3 days, You'll go a second. You'll go a second date. Okay, you'll go a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorite falling in love. Just imagine the sweet revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good. That's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you when you want to have your second date with. Who you want to have your second date with. Not when. Who. But some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, Kat. No biggie. I gotta get back to work. I'll see you later. Night. Oh, night. Sorry, Kat. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. Oh, is this Allie now? I love the way the wind feels. Why is that? Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from. She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped. And we were the only two people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just to kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? In the morning, the girls and I decide to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh, wow! There's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Really? You've never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew hyacinths. Oh, it's my old flower shop co-workers must be smacking themselves in the heads now. Back home, so nope. Not even on the internet. And I thought I had to get out more. Sorry, Scarlett. I can't believe the only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool if I make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? That sounds terrifying. Wait, is it a tiny normal-sized Venus flytrap? Because that sounds adorable. If it's a big one, that is terrifying. Literally, never. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day, too. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea is ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. Morning, Matilda. Congrats! You've made it to the 4th day. Boop! Confetti falls. Yay! Applause. And you become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between you 3 candidates, your 3 lucky romantic interest, who do you want to spend today with? Well, I might as well get Yui out of the way, right? No, I'll just do my order again. Scarlet, Violet, Yui. Scarlet. Huh. If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlet is somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet. You doing okay? Jeez. It's just you, Matilda. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's, not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date. thing, whatever it was, I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Don't worry about it. At least you fixed the situation. Yeah, at least you fixed it. Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, makes for great TV, which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep that quiet. I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you're trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time... Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlett. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? It sounds like I should be. Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Are we at a nightclub that nobody is in because we are on a deserted island? Behold! There's a nightclub in the mansion? Oh, it's not even just on the island. It is in the mansion. There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. I mean, if she can make zombies, I feel like building a robot is that unexpected. Okay, she made a machine type thing to cure said zombies as well. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life that I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So, I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic, I almost said most tragic, most traumatic memories. And move on. It was my life's work, you know? But now, I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we ever got anywhere with research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. Ha ha! Have you seen Married at First Sight? It's not even a week. They never even meet each other before they get married. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist? Huh. That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but I can't get them back. I just try to make the best of things. But if I can't get them back, I'll just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working on the details. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for... Why are we suddenly in a different room? We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We limited the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. Well, we'll see how the date ends in the next episode and how another date begins in the next episode.